What's up, guys? Welcome to the Start Today podcast. I'm your host, Chris Cavallini. Today, I have a short but profound episode for you. I have a strong message that it's something, honestly, guys, that I've talked about before. I feel I talk about it often, but I feel I also have failed to take the time that is needed to kind of give it the respect and the justice that it truly needs to actually make an impact and to give you guys just the life-changing perspective on this topic so you can basically use it as a tool to live an extraordinary life. All right. I decided that the name of this episode, which is episode 43, will be The Best Kept Secret to Happiness and Success. And the fact is, this secret is no secret. Unfortunately, it's just something that isn't just respected or viewed and appreciated or glorified, put on a pedestal to the level that it absolutely should be. Guys, today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about gratitude. All right. It's just me today. It's going to be a short episode, but it will be one that delivers a shit ton of value in a short amount of time, guys. So I really want you to lock in, because what we're going to talk about today is the legitimate first thing that I did back when I decided to begin to turn my life around. It all started with gratitude. It started with gratitude during a time where I truly believe that I didn't have a whole lot to be grateful for. I was a drug dealer. Okay, I wasn't a very good drug dealer, right? I was a drug dealer who was constantly strapped for cash because I was buying things I couldn't afford. I was trying to live a lifestyle and front a lifestyle to, overcompensate for the fact that I was just really just super insecure and depressed and scared. So how on earth at that point in my life could I have anything to be grateful for? Well, it's all in perspective. See, at that time, although I wasn't where I wanted to be, legitimately probably the opposite of where I wanted to be, I realized that, I was still young enough. I was healthy enough. I was physically and mentally fit enough to actually start the rehabilitation and reformation process of just changing my life. When I started to focus on, those things and focus on what I did have and what I was able to work with and what I could use in my favor to start just building myself up to just becoming a better person, that's when everything started to change. You see, we don't have to be thrilled about where we're at in life to be grateful. In fact, it's very possible, and you absolutely should never be content with where you're at. But regardless of, what may be going on, what areas of your life may not be currently up to par or where you would like them to be, the thing that is most important is to focus 95% of your energy on everything and anything that you have to be grateful for, right? Every single day. Again, I've talked about this before, but for some of the new listeners, this might be the first time you guys are hearing it. And for some of you, this might be, the second or third time you're hearing it, but it's that important. And I legitimately keep sharing this because I do not believe enough people are doing it. I believe the overwhelming majority of society isn't doing it. And it's a very simple thing that I do every morning. It's like when we wake up in the morning, we don't just wake up feeling good. We just don't. I suppose there are the days that, maybe if, you're going on a vacation that day or something of that nature, you wake up pumped up about something. But the reality of it is our brains, our minds, it's not there to make us happy. It's not there to make us feel jolly. It's not there to bring us joy. Okay. Our mind, our brain is programmed, designed, and has been given to us for one singular purpose, and that's survival. It's up to us to do the things that we need to do to feel our best, to do our best, and to be our best. And it legitimately starts every single day as soon as your eyes open. As soon as my alarm goes off, I immediately default forcefully to feelings of gratitude. Now, I start with little things, right? Like, my dog who's laying in bed with me, typically, the roof that I have over my head, the awesome company and amazing team that I'm fortunate enough to have the opportunity to lead. And then, I go into like past things, past experiences, past people that, have done things that I'm super proud of. And I legitimately spend the first 3 to 4 minutes of my day as I'm making my bed or brushing my teeth, whichever I do first, just forcefully thinking about things that I have to be grateful for. Now, why would I do that? I mean, the question I have is, why wouldn't I do that? Because I want to feel good. I want to start my day feeling fucking awesome. I want to start my day. I want to prime myself to be in vacation mode. I want to like go to that state of mind that people feel like the day they get up when they're going on a vacation. I want to feel like that every day, because that allows me to navigate my way, not only through my day, but through my life better. Guys, you see, life is about focus. Life is about focus. We get what we focus on. And unfortunately, most people, they're focusing every single day on what they don't have, right? On what they're missing. They're focused on the things that are not the way that they currently want them to be, neglecting the abundance of super positive blessings that they legitimately have all around them. Not exactly a winning strategy, in my opinion, because I believe that any given time at any period of your life, and this includes periods of hardship, struggle, and adversity, I believe that any of us at any time could legitimately pull out a piece of paper, lay it down in front of us, draw a line down the middle, have one column for good things, one column for bad things, and write down all of the good things and all of the bad things that we have going on in our life at any given time. And you will honestly probably need 20 pages for the good things, and at most, maybe there'll be 4 line items under the bad thing column. Yet, as human beings, we tend to focus on the bad things. Why is that? Well, as mentioned, our 2 million year old brain has been given to us with the purpose of nothing more than survival. So our brain is always scanning, looking for situations that could cause us pain, could cause us harm, could cause us feelings of discomfort, things that we are led to believe that we shouldn't be feeling. It's up to us to train our minds to focus on the things that will bring us more abundance, that'll bring us happiness, and that'll allow us to, not say that we'll never have problems by adopting a mindset of gratitude, but it'll certainly allow us to navigate our way through those problems a hell of a lot more efficiently than when we're focused on the problem, exacerbating the problem, stressing ourselves out infinitely more because of the fucking problem, making this little bullshit, trivial problem that's not even a real fucking problem, by the way, seem like the legitimate, like the world is coming to a fucking end. Guys, not only is gratitude the key to happiness and a key to a strong life, it's the key to financial success as well. All right. There was a guy called Sir John Templeton, okay, arguably one of the most successful investors in the history of time, okay, during his lifetime. This guy basically, made his fortune when Hitler invaded Poland in 1939. People thought the world was coming to an end, like legitimately thought the world was coming to an end. There was a world war going on, World War II. This guy saw that as an opportunity and basically bought into the stock market big time. While everybody was pulling out, he went all in because he recognized patterns of human behavior. He recognized that, people tend to feel that when things are going bad, that they're always going to be bad, right? And he understands that that wasn't the case, understood that, life is cyclical, and he recognized that opportunity. And he took advantage of that opportunity, all right? Because in bad times, there's always some good that is going to come out of the situation, provided, of course, you're recognizing it as that. So if again, arguably one of the most financially successful investors in the history of time has classified and labeled the key to success as gratitude, I honestly think that there's something to be said about that. The fact is, it doesn't matter how much money you have or don't have. When you are grateful, that is the ultimate wealth. And the fact is, if you're not where you want to be financially, but you're focusing on that, you're miserable about that, how on earth are you going to, like, deploying all that energy, wasting all that energy? How the fuck are you going to take the positive, productive action that is needed to focus on what the path forward entails for you to get yourself out of that situation? All right. So we have to recognize that sometimes, life will not go as planned. Okay. Let's plan on that, right? There's always going to be undesirable circumstances, surprises, and opportunities that are going to present themselves when you least expect it. And you notice how I didn't like use the words hardship, tragedy, crisis, or like a soul crushing adversity. I said surprises and opportunities, because how we think, what we say, how we categorize things absolutely fucking matters. Change is inevitable, and we need to train ourselves and learn to embrace change, not fear it. Every time a situation presents itself that is going to require change, we have to understand that within that situation lies the potential for transformation. But it's only when we accept the change as opposed to try to resist it at all measures. All right. Rather than, be derailed by unexpected changes, problems, or the adversity in our lives, we need to learn to approach change with curiosity, excitement, and genuine gratitude. When you adopt an attitude of gratitude mindset, you begin basically softening your stance as it relates to change, and you start letting it in and welcoming it without a fight, rather than telling yourself that you've lost something, that you have less of something, or you'll never have what you want or be where you want to be. In those situations, you need to just command your mind, take control of your mind in that situation, to focus not on the loss at hand, not on the unexpected thing that may have popped up, but focus on everything in your life that you have to be grateful for. Because just because a problem pops up, just because some sort of tragedy occurs or unexpected crisis is going on, that does not basically eliminate or take away all of the positive things that you have going on in your life. Okay. You all know what it feels to be genuinely grateful. Everybody here knows what it feels like to be genuinely grateful. Okay. Think about those 2 times a year that society tells us that we should be grateful, that we should be thankful, that we should be happy, that we should give gifts, that we should tell people, hey, I'm thankful for you. Think about it. Think about how you feel on Christmas and Thanksgiving. Those are pretty good feelings, right? And look, it goes on in society. It's like a mass universal feeling of just happiness, of appreciation, of genuine gratitude. Now, the question that I have is, why limit those feelings that just make us feel well, make us feel like our best selves? Why limit those feelings and those experiences and us being in that peak mental condition and mental state of mind? Why limit it to just twice a year when we have the unique privilege and opportunity to feel that way every single day? All right. When you learn to express gratitude under difficult circumstances, you're going to build mental strength. You're going to develop your character, and you're going to develop an abundance mindset in everything you do. Right? It's easy, to feel good and to be grateful and to be thankful on Christmas and Thanksgiving and basically, any other situation where things are good. It's easy to feel good when things are good. Okay. But what really makes a difference and really means something and ultimately is going to determine where you go and who the fuck you become is what you do when things aren't going the way that you want them to go. All right. Having an attitude of gratitude doesn't mean, you repress emotions or live in a perpetual state of denial about, whatever challenges life is going to throw your way. It simply means that you're making the decision to take charge of your life and live it every day in the most peaceful, beautiful, blissful, productive manner possible every day, without exception, no matter what happens. Guys, I want to share some things with you to give you some perspective on just how powerful and important gratitude is to all of us as we navigate our way through this crazy life. I want to tell you about some of the things that I'm grateful for. And I want to also share with you why I'm grateful for these things. I'm grateful for all the bad times because without them, I wouldn't be able to truly appreciate the good. I'm grateful for the abuse I was subjected to growing up, the often miserable circumstances I had to go home to, the fact that my addict mother wasn't around, and I never even saw a picture of my father, let alone, have him in my life to raise me the right way and possibly prevent me from being arrested 17 times before my 18th birthday. Now, why would anyone be grateful for something like that? Well, the fact is, without those circumstances taught me how to fight. They taught me how to stand on my own 2 feet. And from a very young age, I had to be independent. And, when I made the decision later in life to, go from playing the victim card to adopting an attitude of gratitude, that's when the whole fucking thing began to change for me. Right? So I'm grateful for the pain, the hardship, all the stress, because I know I'll never let it break me because I'll never quit. So anytime I'm experiencing those things, it just means that I'm building my resiliency and fortitude. It means I'm getting better. All right. I'm grateful for the people throughout this journey who have hurt me, who betrayed me. I'm even grateful for the ones who I've legitimately taken off the street or gave an opportunity to, which, kept them out of jail, prison, or the meth house, only to have them, knife me in the back, maybe even stick a couple knives in my back. I'm truly grateful for these people. You know why? Because those experiences are what allow me to appreciate the amazing relationships with the extraordinary people that I now have in my life so much more. All right. I'm grateful for all the times that I've been broke and have struggled financially, which has happened several times during my adult life. The most recent being April or May of 2016. All right. Floating bills on credit cards to keep my business open, micromanaging the shit out of bills to make payments exactly, when they were 29 days late, just so I didn't get my credit screwed up. All right. That was stressful as fuck. Right. I'm grateful for those times because without them, I probably would have never really learned the value of money, the importance of operating on a budget, consistently saving, and overall just learning how to manage money to where I wasn't always having to be stressed the fuck out or controlled by it. I'm forever grateful for all the times I've been weak or have hit rock bottom. Because had I not experienced those things, I would never have been in a position to understand what true strength is or have had the opportunity to make my comeback. Guys, it's real simple. You get to choose what you focus on in this life. And what you focus on ultimately dictates how you feel. How you feel determines who you become. Now, you can choose to focus on things that excite you, that bring you happiness and make you feel confident and strong. Or you can focus on things that make you feel like shit all the time. The bottom line today and every day is this. On the days that you feel that you have nothing to be grateful for, I need you to do me a favor. Check your pulse. You got it? It's that easy. Change your thinking, change your life. Start today.